And you guys were, in terms of fine dining, you were pioneers in a sense.
Pioneers in this area, I think, where we were the only independent, well-financed independent restaurant that had opened in a long time in Tacoma. And we opened at a time where there was a cultural renaissance in Tacoma, and we were part of a culinary renaissance in this area, where we were independent, we were a mom and pop operation, working chef in the dining room, working owners, and also very involved in the community. Well, yeah, I'm originally from Belfast, Northern Ireland, and I emigrated to the United States in 1979, and when I came to the States, I stayed with the Camarda family in Seattle, well known for their Chris Camarda, who owns Andrew Will, one of the great wineries in Washington State. Him and his brother were working, he and his brother were working at Primo Grill, or excuse me, working at Il Bistro in Pike Place Market, and they got me a job as a dishwasher there about 6 weeks after I came to the States. I'd never been in a restaurant kitchen before, and I'd never seen hardly any of the foods that I saw prepared. It was an absolute incredible eye-opening experience. And I really enjoyed watching the cooks work, and I realized that if I wanted to not be a dishwasher, the next step was cooking. More money, more responsibility, more creativity, all of these things. And I really fell in love with cooking. And I became a cook there, and then ended up being the chef at the Il Bistro and worked there for 10 years. So Jacqueline and I met in that time. She told you a little bit about that. We met in that time, got married in 1986, and then we moved to Tacoma in 1990, really for affordable housing. And I worked at, I was hired to open a restaurant at the Sheraton Tacoma Hotel, and I worked there for 6 years in a variety of positions, more responsible positions I went on. And then we opened Primo Grill in 1999. And we wanted to have a neighborhood restaurant with where you could see the action. We have a wood-burning grill and oven in a display kitchen with a lot of counter seating, but still feel comfortable in a relaxed environment with high-quality food and service. And a high-quality wine list. We've got about, probably about 100 bottles of wine on our list now at Primo. So that it's a very simple kitchen. We have a 5-foot diameter wood-burning oven. We have a 32-inch wood-burning grill, and we have a 12-burner stove. We don't have anything else. There's no big ovens. There's no convection ovens. There's no sauce pots. There's no steamers. There's no deep fryer. There's a lot of things that restaurants have that we don't have. And we have pared it down to this very simple, grill-oriented operation where we grill meats and seafood and pair them with very simple sauces based in the Mediterranean, which olive oil, herbs, spices, lots of fresh herbs. And I think that Jacqueline was saying that our food is very wine friendly because it's got big, bold, simple flavors that pair up well with a lot of different wines, both white and red. One of our goals is to be 100% sustainable by the end of the year. And we said that in January, and we're on our way to doing that. So in season we have greens and vegetables from local farms. We're getting pork from a local farmer, Cheryl Loulette, where we do whole roasted pork in our wood oven and serve pulled pork. And then we buy pork shanks from and pork bellies. We make our own pancetta from Lopez Island meats from Bruce Dunlop over there, which is he's a sustainable rancher up there, and we have his products in the menu. And then we get our chickens from Jerry Stokesbury, a guy in Olympia that's become a major chicken farmer over just about 1 year. He's growing a lot of birds. They're slaughtered once a week. It's a fabulous product. And so with these relationships, we're working to have a complete local aspect to our operation.
Are you still doing cooking classes here?
I do cooking classes all through the year. So we do 4 to 5 per quarter, and I've been doing them since we opened up. Primo Grill, we have a culinary, an art scholarship at Tacoma Community College that we funded with our opening events, and the students over the years have painted tables for the restaurant. And we've raised almost $100,000 for our art scholarship at TCC, which is a big culinary, or a big charitable endeavor for the restaurant. It's one of the things we have done. We're involved in a lot of other things. Phyllis McGavick owns McGavick Winery, which is our partner in this endeavor, and McGavick makes great wine. The neat thing about McGavick is 100% of the proceeds go to charity. And through her winery, Phyllis supports food banks in Pierce and Thurston County, supports the Fund for Women and Girls in Pierce County, and supports the Tacoma Garden Show. And the neat thing about our relationship with her is we have our wine at both the restaurants that we pour by the glass and sell by the bottle. All of the proceeds from those sales can go to a charity that we choose, not what Phyllis chooses.
I think after 2001, the whole local movement became stronger. People started to ask for, what have you got local? And we started to press for selling local. So that's been the trend for the last several years now.
And judging by the wines that you have on your list and behind you, Walla Walla is a definite thread to what you're doing, both on your wine list and in terms of your meat products.
Yep, we've got Thundering Hooves, and featuring Thundering Hooves at Crown Bar and Primo Grill. We're doing their ribeyes and we use their burger for the hamburger at Crown Bar. People love it. It's a local product.
Tell us a little about what you're looking for in Northwest wines in particular.
Northwest terroir, something that people will feel familiar with. They've been to the wineries and they know what the flavor profiles are. And most of the winemakers that we're featuring are food-friendly wines. Chuck Reiniger's wines are really well balanced. They have nice acidity and they go really well with our food. We've been doing winemakers dinners at least for the last 6 or 7 years and do them twice a year. And they're extremely popular because our customers do a lot of traveling to the Washington wine areas. So they've been to the winery and they're excited to see Chef Charlie McManus pair the wine with his food. I was dating his cousin who worked as a waiter at Il Bistro up in Seattle. And so he brought me into dinner at Il Bistro where Charlie was a chef. And his name's Lawrence Camarda. And that's how we met. I met through his cousin.
I want to ask something else, but I guess I won't.
Yeah.
So, now, tell us about your other location.
The Crown Bar is located at 2705 6th Avenue, right in the heart of the 6th Avenue Business District, and it is a bar that features excellent food and excellent cocktails, and open nights only, but we've got great fried chicken with local organic birds from Olympia, burgers made with Thundering Hooves beef in Walla Walla, and it's a great place, very comfortable, like a neighborhood pub.